Every car eventually needs replacement parts. Brakes wear out, batteries die, filters get dirty, and mechanical components fail. Behind every repair is a massive business that buys parts from manufacturers and distributors, keeps thousands of products ready, and sells them to mechanics and drivers for more than they cost. But that markup is only the beginning of how auto parts businesses make money. Before a replacement part reaches a driver, it usually moves through several businesses. Manufacturers produce the components, distributors buy them in huge quantities, and auto parts companies purchase inventory from those distributors. Each step adds costs and margins, meaning the price you see at the counter is the result of an entire supply chain. Auto parts businesses rarely pay the same price customers see on the shelf. By purchasing parts wholesale and ordering larger quantities, they can receive significantly lower prices from distributors. The difference between the wholesale cost and the final selling price creates gross margin. But buying cheaper only works if those parts actually sell. This makes inventory turnover one of the most important numbers in an auto parts business. Fast-moving products like filters, brake pads, batteries, and wipers can sell repeatedly, turning inventory back into cash again and again. But every part sitting on a shelf ties up money. The faster useful inventory sells and gets replaced, the more efficiently the same capital can generate revenue. A big markup doesn't mean the business keeps all that money as profit. The selling price must also cover employee wages, rent, utilities, shipping, software, returns, and other operating costs. What remains after these expenses is the real profit, so a part with an impressive markup can still produce surprisingly little money for the owner. Auto parts businesses can sell to two very different customers. Retail drivers usually buy one part at a time and may pay a higher margin. Repair shops and mechanics buy larger quantities, often at discounted wholesale prices. The margin per part may be smaller, but frequent high-volume orders can generate much more total revenue over time. A driver might need a replacement part only occasionally, but a busy mechanic repairs cars every day. That makes repair shops extremely valuable repeat customers. If an auto parts business can offer reliable stock, competitive prices, and fast delivery, mechanics may order again and again, turning one business relationship into a steady stream of recurring revenue. For repair shops, getting the right part quickly can be just as important as price. A mechanic with a car stuck on the lift cannot afford to wait days for a replacement. Auto parts businesses that keep popular products nearby and deliver them within hours can win more orders, keep mechanics loyal, and turn speed into a competitive advantage. Speed only matters if the business has the right part in stock. Every vehicle can require different filters, brakes, sensors, belts, and other components. Stock too little, and customers leave empty-handed. Stock too much, and cash gets trapped on the shelves. Successful auto parts businesses make money by carefully matching inventory to what customers actually need. Not every auto part contributes to profit in the same way. Common maintenance items may have smaller margins, but they sell frequently. Specialized components can offer higher margins, yet sell far less often. A strong auto parts business balances both, using fast-moving essentials to generate steady sales, while higher-margin products increase profit when demand appears. Some auto parts businesses go beyond reselling products made by other companies. They create private label parts manufactured specifically for their own business. By controlling the brand, packaging, and supplier relationship, they can reduce purchasing costs and keep more of the selling price. But higher margins also mean taking responsibility for quality, warranties, and customer trust. Customers also have different choices when replacing a part. Some prefer original equipment parts designed to match the vehicle's factory specifications, while others choose aftermarket alternatives from independent manufacturers. These options come with different costs, prices, and margins, giving auto parts businesses another way to serve different budgets and earn money. Replacement parts aren't the only products generating revenue. Many auto parts businesses also sell accessories and add-ons like wipers, floor mats, bulbs, cleaning products, and small tools. These items can carry attractive margins and are easy to add to an existing purchase. Even a small extra sale becomes powerful when it happens across thousands of customers. An auto parts business no longer has to depend only on customers who walk through the door. Online sales can connect the same inventory to buyers across an entire region or country. That dramatically expands the customer base, but it also adds shipping costs, returns, competition, and fulfillment complexity. Done efficiently, online distribution turns one local store into a much larger sales network. Opening more stores isn't the only way an auto parts business can grow. A well organized delivery network lets one location serve dozens of repair shops throughout an area. Instead of mechanics leaving their garages to collect parts, delivery vans bring orders directly to them. More deliveries mean greater reach, more frequent orders, and more revenue from the same inventory hub. Some of the most valuable customers aren't individual drivers at all. Delivery companies, taxi operators, rental businesses, and other commercial fleets may operate dozens or even hundreds of vehicles. More vehicles mean more maintenance, more repairs, and more replacement parts. Winning just one fleet account can create a large and predictable stream of repeat orders. Not every parts purchase can wait. When a work vehicle breaks down unexpectedly, every hour off the road can cost its owner money. In these situations, customers may care more about immediate availability than finding the lowest price. Auto parts businesses that stock critical components can capture urgent, high value sales when customers need them most. The best auto parts businesses don't guess what to stock. They study sales history to see which parts sell, how often they sell, and when demand changes. This data helps them reorder popular products before they run out and avoid buying too much slow-moving inventory. Better forecasting means fewer lost sales, less trapped cash, and more profitable shelves. Auto parts businesses don't always win by offering the lowest price. Customers also value availability, quality, expert advice, and fast delivery. A store that solves the customer's problem immediately may be able to charge slightly more while still winning the sale. Smart pricing protects margins without giving customers a reason to shop somewhere else. Winning a new customer is useful, but getting that customer to return can be even more valuable. Mechanics and drivers who trust a store already know its service, quality, and reliability. Instead of competing for every sale from scratch, the business can earn repeatedly from the same relationship. Over time, loyal customers can become one of its most valuable assets. But not every sale becomes permanent profit. Parts can be returned because they don't fit, fail early, or were ordered incorrectly. The business may need to refund the customer, replace the product, and pay additional handling costs. That's why controlling returns and warranty claims is critical. A high return rate can quietly eat into otherwise healthy margins. Profit can be determined long before a part reaches the customer. Auto parts businesses that build strong supplier relationships may negotiate better purchasing costs, payment terms, and reliable deliveries. Even a small reduction in the cost of thousands of parts can significantly improve margins. In this business, buying smarter can be just as important as selling more. Profit isn't only about how much a business earns on each part. It also depends on how quickly inventory turns back into cash. A part that sells, gets restocked, and sells again can generate profit several times from the same shelf space. Faster inventory turnover lets an auto parts business make its working capital work harder. Growing sales doesn't always mean having more cash. Auto parts businesses often pay suppliers before the inventory is sold to customers. As the business grows, it may need even more money tied up in shelves, warehouses, and incoming orders. That's why managing working capital is critical. A profitable business can still run into trouble if too much cash is trapped in inventory. Some business customers don't pay for parts immediately. Repair shops and commercial fleets may buy on credit and pay weeks later. Offering credit can encourage larger, more frequent orders. But the auto parts business must fund that inventory while waiting for payment. If customers pay late or never pay at all, growing sales can actually create a cash flow problem. As an auto parts business grows, its size can become an advantage. Larger companies can purchase thousands of parts at once, negotiate volume discounts, and spread warehouse and delivery costs across more orders. That can lower the cost of each part sold. If those savings are managed well, scale can create stronger margins and make the business more competitive. As an auto parts business becomes larger, it can use another powerful strategy: building its own store brand. Instead of selling only products customers can buy from competitors, the company can offer exclusive parts under its own label. This can improve margins, reduce direct price competition, and give customers another reason to return. An auto parts business no longer has to depend only on customers who live nearby. Online ordering can connect one inventory system to buyers across a much larger market. Customers search for the exact part they need, place an order, and receive it through shipping or local delivery. Done well, e commerce can generate more sales from inventory the business already carries. But selling auto parts online creates a unique challenge. The part has to fit the customer's exact vehicle. Two components can look almost identical while fitting completely different models or engine configurations. Every incorrect order creates returns, shipping costs, and frustrated customers. Accurate fitment data helps turn more orders into completed, profitable sales. Selling the part doesn't have to be the end of the transaction. Some auto parts businesses also offer installation or partner with repair shops that do. Now, one customer can generate revenue from both the product and the service needed to install it. This turns a simple parts sale into a larger, more valuable transaction. Another way auto parts businesses make more from each customer is by bundling related products. A driver replacing brake pads may also need rotors, brake fluid, or other components for the same repair. Instead of selling one item, the business can solve the entire maintenance need in one transaction. That increases the average order value without needing another customer. The strongest auto parts businesses rarely depend on just one way of making money. Retail sales, repair shops, fleet accounts, online orders, store brands, installation, and bundled products can all generate revenue from the same inventory network. When these channels work together, the business becomes more efficient, more resilient, and ultimately more profitable.